is proposing now. So if a trans woman was convicted of sexual violence, anything like that, sure, go into a male prison, but otherwise there is still the scope for essentially a risk assessment and ministerial decisions to put those people in a female prison.
As you say, it was in 23 where we said it absolutely crystal clear: if you committed a sexual offence or a violent crime, you will be not housed in the female estate. And then since then, in the election, we said the Equality Act needed to be updated to be very clear about single spaces. And as I said, there was a Supreme Court judgment earlier this year which made it crystal clear that it is legal for women to have their own spaces, which is why I think it is incredibly disappointing that after that judgment, people are still being confused. We are not confused. We have said very clearly that the Supreme Court judgment, as set out earlier this year, has said that women can have their own spaces, and women's prisons are one of those places where we should be very, very clear that it's only for biological women. And let me just explain why. As someone who, before I came into politics, worked with the Centre for Social Justice, we looked at women prisoners. This is 4% of the prison population. And actually, a lot of those women have experienced domestic abuse and sexual assault. And actually, just to give you a sense of how vulnerable that population is, 1 in 3 female prisoners self-harm. 1 in 3. So this is a particularly vulnerable group of people. And to say that they have to accommodate other people, once again, the women have to accommodate other people, I think is just wrong.